me. Hi guys, it's Jill, and today I'm going to be telling you guys a story. Whether you like it or not. So I've always liked writing and storytelling, and I decided this would be a cool thing to do every month. So I'm going to tell you about my dream. In story format, of course. I am in the only Snuggie I could find in my house, which was Razorback. Can we talk about what it looks like when I am writing on a sleepy hand? This is my regular handwriting, which, I mean, in comparison is pretty better. Pretty better. Yep. Yep. The trailhead opens to a brilliant house. We enter, not giving a second thought to caution. We climb multiple levels, settling on second to top, for we weren't aware just yet of how to reach that top. Why our desire to climb was so, I may never know, but the curiosity of children is as such. Some of my companions went down a level into a dimly lit kitchen. The carpeted floor on which I stood had been broken and caved long ago. The carpet ended where my sight of the kitchen below began. My gaze shifted to those near me. The need for exploration seemed to possess their wills. I step back until I am flush with a wall and examine their process. A hanging platform tilted just so appears to lead to the level above. The odd wood is enclosed by a banister on either side, and my friend attempts to hoist herself onto it for several tries. She worries the board may bend in the center. She looks around for a moment, grabs a plastic cup, places it under the center, and begins hammering it. I think to myself of how this only weakens the board further, but I refrain from sharing. This place is dreadfully unkept and dirty. I look around and feel the chills slide over my back. It's creepy. I fear our adventure will only end poorly. Foreshadowing? As she places her foot on the board, yet nearest the banister this go, I turn around and notice the light from around the wall on which I lean. I follow it and find a broken staircase leading down into the kitchen and up into the attic. The descending staircase seems to be intact, while the ascending is missing the first 5 steps or so. This creates a window to those residing in the kitchen. The stairs do not hold my attention for long. A boy I've journeyed with is staring out a window which is peculiarly low to the ground. I crouch next to him. The side of us is obscured by the previous wall. We gaze out and I notice the people. He calls them Amazonian because of their incredible height and skin tone. A boy sits among the lush foliage away from his elders at the pond's edge. He sits in mud and cries. Then he lifts a finger straight at me and my company. He screams. My friend attempts fleeing, but notices his bare feet are covered in a horrible mud he had not noticed before. We look at one another, and then I run. As I come around the wall, my friends yell, "Hey Jill, look at this!" I look out the window once more in fear. Women and children have assembled and head around the pond towards the house's entrance. My friends don't know. I don't have time. I'm up the broken stairs before I made the decision to flee up them. The boy with muddy feet has gone. I enter the top level. It is clean, a glistening white. Blue curtains drawn back, yet no windows. The ceiling slants, so the further one enters, the smaller they must become. I blink. The stairs have gone. The white room is the top of a bunk bed. The women enter, and my friends now beside me scream. A child I now realize has come with me, but wasn't around before, stands facing the women. I climb down a small ladder and see more companions, literally petrified on the lower bunk. I pause on my way down. The small child swats at the leading woman. She responds, "Only we hit here." The child swats again, as a child would. The woman draws back in preparation for her own hit, and I swat away her hand, without thinking. I grab the child and move to those petrified, forgetting about the women. Pots surrounding them are labeled with out-of-order letters. I realize the scrambled letters inscribed on the pots are my friends' names, and as I say each name aloud, my friends begin to stir. Just make sure you like and subscribe and back the soul train up. Me and my mom are going to Dallas, Texas to tour a college, and while we're in that part of town, we are going to go shopping and buy loads of things. I'm gonna keep tags on them and keep them in their bags, and then we're gonna do a haul video! I never go shopping, like, ever. This will be a first, and you guys will get to see all the cool things I bought, because the things that I'm gonna buy are gonna be for Rolex, and I'm so excited, because I'm gonna attempt to be super cute this year, because last year, not cute. That's it for this week's video. Make sure you hit that like button, comment whatever you feel like saying. I'll read it. I promise I read all of them. And hit subscribe. And we'll do this next weekend. I forgot what my outro was. I had a thing. Well, today it's gonna be firepower!